Hello and welcome to Shree Coaching Classes Karad. Students, today we are going to learn one new topic. Our topic name is force. Now, to explain what is meant by force, first I will tell you one example. Okay, with the help of one example, we will see what is the force. Now, this is one pen. Now, this pen I will put on my hand, okay, or a palm. Now, without touching this pen will not move for more time. Now, when I will apply some push to on pen, then this pen will move from one place to another place. That means what I done here, I apply some push on this pen. Now, I will tell another example. In football game, players applying some push on that football or on that ball. Okay. Now, suppose you want to move one box or one table from one place to another place. Okay. Just looking that table or that box can't move from that place. Okay. To move that box or that table, you have to apply some push on that table or on that box. Then that table or that non-living thing will move. It means that when we applying push or pull on any object, that time it is known as the force. Now, this force is having different types. We will see one by one. First point is contact force and non-contact force. Contact force and non-contact force. What is the contact force? In that word, that meaning is there. Okay. What is the contact force? In contact force, that two objects interact with each other. Now, this is one object and my hand is another object. Without touching, that pen will not move, that we already discussed. Okay. That means it is one object, and when this object touch to another object, that means pen, that time this pen move. Okay. So, these types of forces are known as the contact force. Okay. That means there is interaction between two objects. Here interaction between two objects occur, that is known as the contact force. Okay. And in the beginning I told various examples regarding to this contact force. Now, our second type is the non-contact force. In this type, there is no any interaction between that two bodies. Without touching, I will repeat, without touching, these bodies can move from each other, or they can pull or push to each other. Now, we can say we can explain it with the help of different examples. First example I will tell you of this non-contact force, magnetic force. Now, we all know about the magnet. What is the role of that magnet, or what are the properties of that magnet? Magnet attract the iron material towards itself. Okay. Magnet attract the iron material towards itself. If we put if we put that magnet on the table, and in front of that magnet if we put that some iron nails, then these magnet can pull that iron nails towards the itself, means towards the magnet without touching. Okay. It means that this magnet attract the nails without touching. That means there is magnetic force. That means there is magnetic force. With the help of that magnetic force, this magnet attract that iron nails towards itself. So, here there is no any contact in between that iron nail and that magnet. So, it is a first type of non-contact force. Gravitational force. Okay, it is the another type of non-contact force. In this type of force, that earth attract all material towards itself. Okay, that means if we throw any ball in the sky or upside, that time that ball fall down towards the earth. Okay. Another example we can say here, any type of fruit when it fallen from the tree, that time directly it goes towards the earth. That means earth attract everything towards itself because of the gravitational force. So here there is no any contact in between that fruit and earth, then also they pull, that means earth pull all materials towards itself. So this is the example of non-contact force. It means that what is the non-contact force? This non-contact force occurs without touching to each other, or this non-contact force occurs without interaction in between two objects. So these are the two types of non-contact force, magnetic force and gravitational force. Our next point is balanced force and unbalanced force. Balanced force and unbalanced force. Now, what is the balanced force and unbalanced force? It is very common thing that I will explain with the help of one example. Now, you know the that one game, tug of war. Okay, in that tug of war, two teams, they pull the rope towards each other. Okay, in that tug of war, the two teams pull one rope towards each other. If that rope remain constant at one point only, if that rope remain constant at one point only, then we can say that both team having equal force, both team having equal force or equal power. Okay, so these types of force are known as the balanced force. And if in one team there are small kids or 5th to 6th standard students are in one team, and in another team college students, or we can say that 9th, 10th or 11th, 12th standard students are there, then who will pull that rope fast? Obviously that younger student, that means who are the students who are in 11th or 12th standard, these will pull the rope towards themselves. Okay, it means that these types of force are known as the unbalanced force. So these are the examples of balanced force and unbalanced force. So in this force topic, we today we learn what is mean by force, and another there are some types of force. First, contact force and non-contact force. In that non-contact force, we learn here magnetic force and gravitational force. And in second type, we see here balanced force and imbalanced force. Okay, I hope you understand what is mean by force. If you have any problem regarding to this force chapter, then you ask any question in a comment box.